Intense. That was intense.
My goodness.
That was fire.
How lucky are we?
I mean, boy, I'm knocking on the table. I'm so excited.
My goodness.
Your plexiglass is shaking.
It is shaking. I'm nervous.
Ready.
So excited.
Kamaru Usman, the minus 265 betting favorite. Gilbert Burns, the plus 215 underdog. Burns is in green. Usman is in the black and gold, befitting a champion.
Right away, Burns pressing the action, taking the center of the octagon.
Going forward, getting right after Usman.
If you had to look at advantages standing up, I think Gilbert has a more diverse striking game.
I just think he's faster. I think he might be faster than Usman, but I think technically...
Early land for Durinho with a right hand!
He hurt him bad!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Oh,
He hurt him bad with the right hand.
He hurt him bad. Kamaru's still wobbly.
But he's trying to compose himself, trying to gather.
Gilbert Burns looks so good. Oh, nice. Oh!
And that's not something we see from the champion much, right? We don't see him throwing many kicks. That was a beautiful body kick and a beautiful low kick by Kamaru Usman. That might be something that he's working on in Colorado that he didn't do as much of down in Florida.
Nice right hand for Burns, splits the Usman guard. Coming up on a minute to go, round one.
When Burns lands, it almost freezes Usman. A massive difference right now is you see Gilbert Burns kind of controlling the center. Kamaru Usman's usually the guy that's going forward, pressing the action. Right now, okay, here he goes. This is more like Kamaru Usman, right? Controlling the center, making guys fight at his pace.
Under 3.5 minutes to go here, round two. As many expected, Usman in no rush to change levels.
Oh, Gilbert stung him there.
It's that overhand right. Usman, if he starts to throw that over the jab, he can hurt Kamaru.
And Gilbert's looking to parry that jab now. You see he's using a lot more head movement, very aware of that jab. That jab has been stinging him.
Yeah, it has. But I'd like to see Usman mix it up a little bit, because if he fights with a pattern, then Burns is going to just start throwing that overhand right over the top of his jab.
Nice low kick from Gilbert. Oh, jeez.
Oh, nice jab by Usman.
That jab is a piston.
And it has backed Gilbert. Oh! Massive right hand
by the champion.
Beautiful right hand by Usman. Oh, he's hurt bad.
Oh, he's hurt. Another big right from Usman. Usman appears to smell blood in the water. We'll see the extent to which Burns
That
has
was
recovered.
a beautiful pullback right hand by Usman.
Beautiful. Look at that jab. My goodness. Oh, another right hand.
Oh, my
Another
goodness.
jab.
He's hurting him with that jab.
That jab is like a right hand.
Yep. And then Kamaru just throws the right hand behind it so straight and hard. We saw him hurt Kobe Covington with the same punch.
And he switched southpaw. Look at this. Now he switches to the right jab. He's switching back and forth.
That jab, man, is controlling the day for Kamaru Usman.
It's so
it is
nasty.
beautiful.
Trevor Whitman's so dead on in the corner.
Nice touch to the inside leg by Burns.
But you see Burns' face is swelling. A lot of redness.
There's some new tools, though, for Kamaru Usman.
Yes.
He's kicking more than we've seen him kicking normally. He's throwing and fighting behind that beautiful jab more.
He's training so much with Justin Gaethje.
And you got to think most of the work in this training camp was rooted in expecting a kickboxing match. That's largely how it played out.
He dropped him with the jab.
He did. Huge second round thus far for the champion.
Yes, it is. It's been a great second round for Usman. This round cannot end fast enough for the corner.
Telling him to get up. Look at that.
And that was direct advice from Trevor Whitman, George Santiago in that corner.
Still a minute to go.
Gilbert Burns needs to get back to what he was doing in round one. He's got to get Kamaru Usman backing up, trying to throw those big overhands and not allowing Usman to get to cover.
Oh! Oh!
Huge right!
switched southpaw.
And that will do it. And still the best welterweight in the world. And there is a new record holder for the longest winning streak in UFC welterweight history, Kamaru Usman.
Gilbert just fell back and hit his head on the stool.
Hey,
Wow.
Kamaru Usman.
Taking what from who? You know what it is. You know.
Taking what from who?
And I gotta say, if you thought the win over Colby Covington felt good,
That
DC,
was even more impressive.
That
John,
was more impressive.
he switched southpaw, so instead of it coming as a right hand, it came as a jab, and it just froze Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns did really good in the first round, but as the fight got going, Usman just completely took over. That was a championship-level performance by a man that should get his respect in Kamaru Usman.
Yeah, Gilbert is crying. He's
Yeah, and look
weeping
at
here.
Usman.
He's destroyed.
overcome with emotion, bided his time, did Gilbert Burns, waited 6 years to get himself into a championship setting in the UFC and started strong tonight, but it did not go his way. And his longtime friend, former training partner, Kamaru Usman, watching intently. I think most fans around the world are excited to see these two athletes embrace here.
And Gilbert Burns is going through it. You know, I can speak to the emotion of this moment. You know, whenever you work so hard for something and think that you have the stuff, and it just doesn't work out.
Who's
You know,
next? Here's the question. Who's
Leon.
next?
Leon Edwards, I mean...
Yeah, but Leon Edwards hasn't had a fight in a long time. I mean, he was supposed to
keeps
fight
it keeps getting
Khamzat,
rescheduled.
Chimaev.
Hopefully he can get a fight coming up because Usman needs someone new.
Yeah.
And look,
Yeah. Man, what a monster. Incredible. Let's look at this again. Jab from the right side.
Yeah, he switched up the stance,
Look at
right?
that.
The power hands in front now. Crazy.
Crazy. Look at that. Boom. Just completely rocks him with the jab. And he showed some new things in this fight.
He
the work
did,
with
man.
Trevor Whitman.
Let me tell you something, Joe. I don't know how a guy that's been as dominant can be underrated, but Kamaru Usman's still underrated. They don't respect him in the way that he should be getting in the world of mixed martial arts and sports overall. This kid's a star, and he should be respected in that way because look at what he's doing to the scariest men in the world
Yes.
at 170 pounds.
Yes. I mean, this has got, I mean, he's got the perfect nickname, right? The Nigerian Nightmare. He is a nightmare.
Yeah, he
How
is.
do you beat that? I mean, and the guy's in his prime and getting better. He's
Getting
better.
better.
He's
Getting
getting better.